Welcome back to Let's Play Strategic Command Part 6. Alright, so we are in November 1861. My first concern was going to be reinforcing Nashville. Actually, not reinforcing, putting forces there in the first place, because I pretty much stripped the West bare as I seek and am achieving a decisive battle in the East. Oh, I thought that was plugged in. Hold on. Yeah, it is plugged in. What's your problem? This charger is a bit. A moment. There we go. It's like if it's not at the right angle. All right, here. There we go. Let's see. Nice. Great. Let's see here. Looks like we're gonna need to. All right. So reinforce here. Lucky I can get reinforcements up like that. I was worried that was going to be an issue. All right, so gonna reinforce everyone. Morale's low. They're tired. They need rest anyway. This guy needs a lot. All right. Let's move him forward. Bring him up here. And I don't want to bring Borgo. That guy hits hard. In fact, yeah, she's. I'm going to leave it at that for now. Nice. No. Oh, good. You retreat. All right. Good. All right. Yeah, I knew that was something like that would probably come. Let's see. What's next? What else can we do? I'll get started on this guy. Well, I want to get rid of him soon too, because those fortifications really can be tough to break. This game, it's tougher to get them out of entrenchments because you can only de-entrench with a division or a corps level unit, or artillery, of course. Making little tiny attacks with brigades and regiments. You can do that in other games and de-entrench them. They're not letting you do that here, which I guess is a lot more realistic if you think about it. But anyway, still. Move up further here. I may not put those close together enough. Well, let's see. Come on. Okay. Well, let's see. Yes. Where should I put these guys? Head up here. Oh, shoot. I should have thought that through. Well, I don't think they'll know I'm there yet, but I'm going to need them, give them some support here. Well, since they haven't bothered to even come down there, I was thinking I would have had to hold them off at Little Rock by now, but not the case. Not the case. I'm even willing to feeling generous enough to reinforce my forts, actually. All right. That's it for this turn, I think. As far as they are concerned. Yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah. Forgot. That would have been bad. So I'm thinking of doing something rather risky. I was thinking they were going to come at me with more and I'd have to retreat. I'm sure they're going to do something. I'm pretty sure they're going to do something. Let's see what they have up here. Okay, they've garrisoned that. But only such that... screw it. I'm playing to win. Let's do this. I'm not even going to tell you what I'm going to do yet. See if you can guess. You can put it in the comments, but got a little surprise. Now this may be a disaster. Let's see. But as Matt Damon said, fortune favors the bold. Oh boy. Not quite. This is really risky what I'm doing. Already regretting it, actually. This is very risky. So you'll see what I'm doing. It's going to be a bit of a surprise. Or maybe a surprise how much I get my ass handed to me. We'll see. Okay, I have research to do. All right, more core organization. And, yes, production tech. I have enough cavalry. Will be enough. Now, division. Yeah, let's do division. All right, that'll do it. What's diplomacy at? 35. Okay. That's it for now. Union Confederates celebrate the capture of Harrisburg. Good. Ooh, look, their morale's really starting to go down now. All right. Some water here. Yes. All right. Infantry equipment level 1. Good. It'll be a good time to reinforce to upgrade too, because it's winter is coming. Yeah. So I'm going to won't be ideal for attacking or moving anyway. Hopefully I can grab one of those cities before winter sets in, or I'm in trouble up there. So let's see. So this is actually, there's a great book, How the South Could Have Won by Bevan Alexander. He wrote a similar book about Nazi Germany, actually. So he just did an excellent job talking about modern warfare and how concentrating, how really, and a lot of people don't know, Stonewall Jackson was actually proposing something quite similar to Sherman's march. And early in the war, this was actually somewhat doable for the Confederacy because, Jackson only had a small force in the famous Valley Campaign. So while most of the army was tied down east of Richmond fighting the Army of the Potomac, Jackson was tying down huge numbers of Federals and causing all sorts of trouble for them. And he had actually said, if I can, if President Davis will give me 40,000 men, I can take this campaign from here to the banks of the Susquehanna, which is where this river up here where Harrisburg is. You probably could have too, but Davis and Lee too were just kind of thinking more about doing something a lot more conventional. But Jackson was thinking, okay, we take this war and we go after their we take it into their industrial heartland. We make them want peace, and there really was something to that, I think. I'm not sure if he was intending exactly to do what Sherman did, but yeah, I would highly recommend it because he was talking about, instead of going after DC somewhere like fortified, hit them where they're not. Go after up into their industrial heartland up here, and make the war very difficult for them. You have to do things like that in modern warfare. Kind of going after DC is an afterthought almost. It's not necessarily the objective. It's more to grab some of their valuable territory as far as industrial centers and so forth. Boy, they in their defense, supply is awful there, but geez, they're just my God, they can't even take out that. All right. I'll play this on expert next. I'm on intermediate now. I'll play it on expert next. They're gonna do that a lot. All right, let's see where that rain's coming down. All right. I love that telegraph sound. This game is just beautiful. They do a superb job with this, really. Oh, it's already winter up here. It's frozen. That's makes the why my oh man, tack factors are so limited. Ah, I should just yes. All right, now we have some source of supply at least. Oh no no no! I want you to go here. Finally. Gonna try to hold this with a minimal force for a while. It's not gonna last too long, I don't think, though. Hmm. All right, I can at least up. I should have upgraded them. What was I thinking? What will the supply be next turn? Getting at least 5, right? For it to upgrade. Yeah, I could do it. I want to just. I'm gonna try to take it first because I want. It's gonna make supply more difficult if I don't. Might regret that though. I'm gonna heavily reinforce this area shortly. Very shortly. Speaking of which. Where was I going to go? Oh, yes. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I need some cavalry up there. There we go. Research. So I'm going to go all out to, well, yeah. A double up on this. I know some players when they play, they only put like 100 in each, like one chit in each category. That just makes it take forever, and you end up achieving not a lot until it's too late, in my opinion. Well, next question. Well, you know what? The weather's still decent. I'm going to keep attacking rather than stop to upgrade. Yeah, maybe not. Hmm. Yeah. Oh man, awesome. Come on. What? Don't stop. Okay, wait. God, this is gotta be close. Ah, what? Well, hopefully they'll be. Well, shoot. All right. Well, it was a risk. Let's try to cut them off at least. Ouch. Or maybe I'll just get chewed up. Maybe that'll happen. I know I should stop and reinforce, but I want to try to get some more done before winter sets in. Yes. Hmm. I should keep him there. They're entrenched. Nice. Yes. I'll teach him. Maybe. Boy, I drew off a lot of my forces, though. Probably more than I should have allocated towards it. Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks. All right. Yeah, I don't think I'll do it. Yeah. Oh man, I was so close in Wilmington. We'll see what happens. Well, I'll leave them there where they can reinforce, but now I don't want to lose Fredericksburg to just this two guy here who I could easily destroy later without even having to do that. See what my other options are, if any. I may not have any. I wonder if it's New Orleans. Wait a minute. Well, I can't go up there anyway. No. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to join these two exactly how I wanted. Darn it. If I could do this, this might not be so bad. I'll upgrade them. And them. Got it. Let's see. Oh no, I almost. God, what am I doing? We're going to lose that cavalry, but. And then. Let's harass them. Let's see. All right, we're all good on research. Okay, so oh, good. All right. Then, so I get another cav. No, I need more cavalry. All right, here we go. Oh, they caught me cut off there. All right. Gotta slowly besiege island number 10 after all that. Interesting. Very interesting. So in case you're wondering, the reason they're showing Mexico is so if you choose as a confederacy, France as a sponsor, I haven't done this before. One reason France might have backed the Confederacy was so it was Napoleon III, who's not Napoleon's grandson. He's like a distant cousin. But anyway, he's in charge, is the ruler of France. And he's trying to create this empire in Mexico. He's got some guy he's putting on the throne. Mexico hadn't paid its debts or was defaulting on, and so the French were using that as a pretext to invade. So the holiday Cinco de Mayo, that's actually celebrating a victory they had in this war against the French. And so if France comes in on the Confederacy side, then that also will mean usually Mexico will be on the Union side, and so which actually would make a lot of sense. So because France was actually, if France probably would not have been able to do this if there was not a civil war happening, because the Union, it was the United States had its Monroe Doctrine, which said no outside European power can colonize any sort of new colonial dominance in North and South America, because I guess that's our job or whatever. And so the U.S. would have put a stop to it had we not been at war, and it would have been quite daunting for France to project enough power, in my opinion, on the continent without, if it was an undistracted United States of America. So the Confederacy would have given them somewhat of a buffer against that, because that would have made it a lot harder for us to go into Mexico. All right, so let's see. So once I take Wilmington, I'm probably going to just leave a force in Philadelphia, try to hold the bare minimum there. I mean, if it gets too expensive, I might let them have Philadelphia back so I can do something decisive on another front. I think I've reached most of what I can do up in Pennsylvania right now, because it's going to be super easy for them to reinforce. And this is exactly where they're going to be expecting me to attack. So I think what I'll do then is work on taking Annapolis and Washington, D.C. Not necessarily that's the be all and end all, but it's taking Washington, D.C., but otherwise they're just going to be in our way. And then my plan is to send massive reinforcements to New Mexico and Nashville. Now, because you want to ideally keep them 4 hexes away, which I probably already failed to do because I had to, yeah. Yeah, there's that. All right. So Yeah, man. So New Mexico, the purpose of the reason the Confederates invaded New Mexico was one, they wanted to hold on to that territory because that was, if you recall, so there are all these different compromises over what was a free state, what was a slave state. There was all these controversies over that basically led to the Civil War in the first place, and that territory in New Mexico and Arizona was designated as slave territory. I don't know what really good it would have done anyone to bring slaves into that territory. I don't know what you could have grown there. Can't imagine it would be good for growing cotton, but maybe someone can point it politely, hopefully point out if I'm wrong. But so they wanted to establish a hold on those territories, which for if they won the war, but that way they could have a claim over it. But more importantly, there were mines up in that area, and especially they would have the option of striking for, if they were victorious, they're striking for Colorado and all the mines up there, or, and this wasn't so far fetched, California. Now it would have been a hell of a march, but remember the Transcontinental Railroad hadn't been completed yet. So as hard as it would be for the Confederates to get there, they can get there a lot more easily than the Union, actually. Because the Transcontinental Railroad is nowhere near completed quite yet. So, and they're planning in California. I don't think we ever would have given them California after the war, unless, yeah, I don't think that was realistic at all. But it was, but that would have given them a supply of gold. Now, they couldn't really, the logistics of it, it'd be hard to get that gold, a lot of that gold, back to the Confederacy. They'd probably have European powers pick it up by ship for trade. And that would have kind of really stretched the logistics in the early stages of the blockade, which was already kind of rickety at the time, to the breaking point, because because we were barely the blockade wasn't really complete yet that early in the war totally, and to then have to send ships all the way over to the Pacific, which was you remember there's no Panama Canal yet or anything, would have been quite an undertaking. All right, let's stop the video here, and then we'll upgrade next turn. Thanks a lot for joining me, by the way. I really appreciate it. Please leave a like if you want. If you don't, then don't.